going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. On this one, I want to upgrade the fueling. I want to get as much as we can done in the engine bay for the fueling, besides the fuel lines and the fuel pump and the fuel regulator. We're not doing those today. Fuel lines I cannot do because I don't have the fuel pressure regulator yet. Still waiting on that. It's been quite literally a month. Awesome. Still waiting on that. Fuel pump, I just really don't have the time to do that today, so that's going to be another day. Let me just show you guys what I want to do real quickly today with the amount of time I have left. And this is it. I want to get our TGVs in. I want to get our Radium rails, our injectors, all our hardware, and new gaskets in. Manifold, at least then we could land the engine so it's one less thing on the floor. Don't have to worry about it getting damaged. So that's what I want to get on today. Again, we did our own TGV deletes. You cannot even buy TGV deletes anymore, apparently. They don't sell them anymore. Radium, IG, you cannot get them. That's unfortunate. Something else you cannot get is the Cobb ethanol kits for the Subarus. I'm assuming other cars as well. You're not going to be able to get them, but brutal. But you know, that's not bad. Got it cleaned up. Mating surfaces should be okay. Something I went ahead and did as well is, since we're not using our original fuel lines and fuel regulator, this bracket needs to go. So since I got rid of the bracket, the plastic clip that goes under here for your starter right here, I already took out. This is what remains, just some tape in that plastic clip. You know, I just didn't want it, don't need it, take it out, don't want it. So I'm gonna go ahead, take that bracket out, kind of help clean up the engine bay. That's my goal, to be honest, with everything I'm doing. And I just want to really get these TGVs in, see how it looks. Jesus, man. There we go, the bracket's off. Eventually I want to make my own bracket, but for now it's just out of the way and gone. And I'm not worried about, you know, this stuff moving around. Once, you know, it's on the battery, it ain't going really anywhere, so I'm not worried about that. And this is all secure now. Did that off camera. I guess before we throw these in, we should go over what we have in front of us. To start with, we have the Radium fuel rails. I already took a sneak peek at these. But that's just your hardware. It comes with a sticker, and that's your rail. I think it's pretty sweet looking. Should bolt up something like that. It's gonna look awesome. And we went with ID 1050 injectors. Can't really go wrong with these. I also stuck the plug and play harness kit just in there for now, just for safekeepings. And this is our injectors. There you go. This is what's going to feed the engine. I think this will be more than enough for a while until we decide to make more power, but for now, they'll do just fine. Didn't realize they came with these. We could have, you know, modified our harness, but it's okay. We got these anyway, so you don't have to cut anything up. It'll be nice. All right, let's get this thing all set up. I'm excited for this. I've been really looking forward to this stage of the build. I don't know why, I just have been. And I guess what we'll do to start off is, I guess, put our injectors in. Now, you don't want to just put them in because you could damage the O-ring around the injector. I've seen people say you need to get a specific grease. Some people are saying Vaseline. Some people use engine oil. Some people straight up spit on these. So we're spitting on them today, boys. I'm only kidding. I'm going to use some brand new engine oil that I have next to me, just a dab of it, and just rub it around, just so we can slide it in. Again, you don't want to damage these. I'm also going to use a little bit of engine oil on the seals up here, and then we can get everything thrown in. So let's get to that. This girl's dressed like she's going to Antarctica, bro.
I don't have any socks on. What do you mean?
You got mitts. You got mitts on, bro. You got mitts on. You're acting like you're going to Antarctica. First one done. I'm gonna go ahead, get the second one done, and we can throw them in. Torque for these is like something ridiculous, like 3.6 pounds. I just did them hand tight. I don't think there's gonna be an issue because you know you have the spacer anyways. That's supposed to help make sure it's on there correctly. So I just did hand tight, made sure they're the same, you know, by feel, and I'm gonna call it a day. I'm not too worried about it. Alright guys, that is the finished product. I got this one a little bit dirty, so I'm gonna put that side on the driver's side because it's kind of more covered up. The passenger side you can see a little bit easier, so this is gonna go on the passenger side, but overall looks good to me. Everything is sealed up. I'm hoping this cap right here doesn't leak. I torqued it. Hopefully it's okay. We're ready to throw everything on. I'm just gonna give everything a final cleaning and then we could start throwing these on. Also get some brand new OEM Subaru gaskets. That is the number if you need it. Let's get it installed. All right, we can take the tape off. It's been on here for a bit. Should be looking nice. Clean it off a little bit with some brake cleaner. I think we are a-okay. Now with our brand new gasket, how does this go on? Looks like it goes like this. Grab. And then this guy should fall on it just like so. Plop our bolts in. Now I just want to make sure our gasket is lined up with our TGVs and we get good airflow and nothing is going to cause any resistance, and it looks good to me. So I went ahead, got it all torqued down. I believe it's 18.1 foot-pounds. So I just went ahead, did all that. It's all torqued. I think it's like 3.4 or 3.1 foot-pounds of torque. I just did hand tight. I'm not worried about it. But I'm really happy with the final look of it. I think it looks awesome. Pumped about it. Not huge about the rust that's already forming there, but it is what it is. I'm going to go ahead and call it a night. I'm just going to throw my manifold back on this for now, just for the time being. And I believe the torque spec for your manifold to your TGVs is like 6.1 foot-pounds, something like that. I'll put it on the screen. Again, that's so low, I can't even measure that. So I'm going to call it a night. I'm going to start cleaning up. I want to see this thing on there just to kind of get an idea of what it looks like because, you know, it's been so long without it. So let me just throw that on real quick. Well, it's not on perfectly, as you can see, but it's on. And I'm not going to permanently get it on right now just because it makes no sense. I still have lots to do before I can permanently put this on. Another video, guys. Hope you guys found it entertaining at least. This is not your typical DIY because obviously I'm in a different scenario than most other people where they might have to take apart the engine completely, but this is how you install your DIY TGV deletes. So that's exciting. I'm looking forward to getting this thing done, trust me, but I'm gonna have to take like a 2-week vacation on this thing now just because the timeline of me being able to work on it with what's going on with my life is just, I just don't have the access to be able to work on it every single day. So I only get a weekend here or there to work on it. So when I do get a chance to work on it, I try to get as much done as I can. All that's really left is we got to do an evap delete. We got to do an evap solenoid delete right there. I want that gone. We have to do fuel lines with the regulator. We got to do a fuel pump, intake, air oil separator, and I think that's it. It's getting there. So the list is coming down. Making progress. I'm pumped. I want to see it done. If you guys want to see more progress on it and it's done and just more things I'm doing to this thing, please feel free to subscribe and join us on this journey of making this paperweight run again. Please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. Take it easy.